My mom came over today and I was like, mother, mother. That shit nasty when you're reading it. Ugh. Wait a second. That's the one record where you say you got molested. Now, let's stop right here.
Realmatic Podcast.
There's no winners or losers in this beef. I think that you can say with your argument, like, oh yeah, bro killed him, bro exposed him, blah blah. But like at this point in the beef, it's like nobody gonna die. Nobody finna be meeting in public to like fist fight. At this point, it's just speculation and like less factual information. And it's like it's gonna be the court of public opinion. And so at this point, it's like I get it. But even when Drake dropped that disc last night, I was excited, but I was like, I kind of don't care anymore. Like very fatigued at this point.
You don't mean that shit. You just running your mouth.
You ain't care anymore?
You said what?
You ain't care anymore?
I started caring probably like 3 days ago. I ain't gonna lie. Because I just felt like I got fulfilled. I saw what I wanted to see. I don't care anymore.
All right, bro.
Because that's one like when it's the only thing that you see on social media. Every other post or every other comment is on any platform. Is that I'm kind of tired now. It was probably it was the most lit 3 weeks ever, but my nigga, I'm tired now.
I have a lot to say about this, man, and I really just feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you because you're my brother, man, but I know you're a Drake fan.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
What I mean, bro?
It's looking bad.
I could be an objective Drake fan.
Yeah, but you can't, though.
Yes, I can, though.
You got to pick a side.
But you can't, though.
I mean, I've been picked a side, but I could be objective at this point in the beef. Because
like not really, though, because we got
as a fan, bro. I got fulfilled, bro. My nigga didn't back down. At least I wasn't the first nigga to like step a fucking way and be thanking the nigga who dissed me. Like I feel like at this point, it's just like one nigga played the game better than the other nigga played the game, but it was both like a fist fight. So it's like it is what it is, bro.
Damn, man. I just hate that it's you, man. I really do, man. Because you're scrambling right now. You scrambling for shit.
How am I
scrambling? You are, bro. You scrambling for shit.
What am I scrambling?
I'm talking about what J. Cole did. You talking about what J. Cole did? We not worried about J. Cole, bro.
I'm keeping it honest,
not worried about J. Cole, bro.
I'm keeping it honest, bro.
Nah, man. Look, the nigga lost, bro. And I don't even think it's done yet. I don't think this is over.
It's not over, but I'm keeping it honest. At this point in the beef, I can care so much less.
I want us to do a lyrical breakdown of the song, bro.
Why?
We need to talk about these lyrics.
Okay, address the lyrics.
Drake's?
Both.
Okay.
Kendrick and Drake.
Bet. Introduce the pod. Tell the people what we're doing.
Before though, let me just say this, man. It ain't looking too good for Drake, man. I'm telling you, it ain't looking too good. And I feel bad for Mark because he gonna suffer in this episode, bro. He gonna be suffering, bro.
I'm not gonna suffer because
you are, bro. You gonna be suffering, bro.
How am I suffering? It's not gonna bother me that much, but I can care really less.
Your man's is a pedo.
Okay.
He's a pedo.
Okay.
That's not okay.
That's not okay.
I don't know this nigga, bro.
You should not be okay with that, bro.
I don't know this nigga, bro.
Like, now you don't know him.
I never said I did. Like you can enjoy the
music,
bro. At a point, it's like I don't know this nigga, bro.
Now you don't know this nigga.
I don't. Bro.
That's your excuse, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
No, it's crazy, not, bro.
Look, man, look. Hey, you ain't gotta down these crazy hills, bro.
I'm not down.
I'm here to save you. As your brother, I'm here to save you.
Don't save me,
bro.
I have not switched my position. I'm not switching it now, but I'm saying, look, it's a rap beef. We enjoy it. We enjoy the complexity of it. We enjoy the amount of songs that Kendrick has dropped. I know Rock can't stop sucking, bro.
Dick Rider!
He been enjoying that shit all
Oh my god, that's good.
Listen, bro. I want you to understand. This ain't no disrespect, but it's the pure hate of my heart. Because this man been talking real greasy in the group chat. So I want the fans to know it's not no personal. That's my nigga. That's my day one. But bro, he been sucking real hard, and I'm letting you know that's your man's, bro. Rep your man.
I just can't enjoy music without
you. No, because not the way you've been talking. Not at all. Not the way you've been talking since this beef started. No,
bro, you've been talking like that, bro.
And man, it's like I'm on the phone with Kendrick this whole time. Talk that shit, Kendrick. Talk that shit like the whole time. And like I said again, I'm not mad, but like Bro, I was just letting the information flow out and letting the natural course of things happen.
Natural course. This ain't natural
I'm
selection.
just saying. You said the beef. You said the beef was over. Goddamn, when the first dish dropped, and it's like, goddamn, like,
bro, the beef was
On
over
your
for me
ass.
after Meet the
Be more
Let him
Grams.
have it, bro.
be more objective.
He on your ass.
My thing was
Because I
the
can't.
beef was over after
Just get
Meet the
away with
Grams
that.
for
Like,
real.
be more objective. That's all I'm saying.
Be more objective to what?
Damn.
To what?
Stop showing your bias.
Bro,
Stop showing your bias.
I'm gonna wear my bias on my sleeve.
And that's the
Kendrick do what he
problem.
gotta
Because
do.
that means that everything you're saying, I can't take none of that with a grain of
Bro,
salt.
understand? Look,
You're not
I'm saying
listening to. You're not gonna listen to the
push-ups.
the same
I've
fairness.
given Drake his props for whatever
Well,
he's given us. Push-ups.
have you?
Cool. It was cool. You know what I mean? It did what it needed to do. But then the thing is, all of Kendrick's responses were the right answer. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
He said
was
the
Family
same
Matters?
thing.
Family
Bro
Matters
said the
was
same
hitting.
thing in 4 responses, and he just did it in a different format. Like, you copied your test
Drake didn't do
again
the
and
same
again and
thing. He
again.
gave us 3 beat switches for a 7-minute song on Family Matters.
Okay, what I mean?
And gave us a visual. Wanted to be like,
What
yo,
I mean?
okay. I will say the hardest thing in this whole beef was Drake pulling up the New Ho King in the video and sitting there at the table with the rice and all the food. I said,
How is that hard,
I'm just
bro?
saying this
bro,
is
it was
being
just
more,
hard because it
bro.
was like,
bro.
bro, it was that kind of like, I'm gonna stand on business. I'm Drake. You ain't
No,
gonna talk
bro.
about
Man, bro.
it. Nah, bro.
If he would have
That was
came to
hard.
Compton, if he would have came to Compton, that would have been hard.
Nah,
Him
bro.
going
It was
home is not hard, bro.
No, you got a Compton. You got Kendrick out here in Compton talking about, yeah, I'm gonna be in New Ho King with the fried
he
rice,
was
like
up
that
there.
whole thing.
Yeah.
You say that you gonna be in my
Listen,
city?
bro.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna have the owner rocking my chains in the spot while I'm busting down orange chicken.
I'm just saying. Be more
I ain't gonna
objective.
hold
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
That was trying to assert some dominance.
And I get Kendrick is
No.
going crazy. That's all I'm saying. Can we really analyze this rap beef for what the fuck it is? Real rap. Like, I don't like the biases, the racial biases, the colorist.
racial bias.
No, because like at a
He
point,
is scrambling.
He's
scrambling.
I'm not scrambling. I'm keeping it
That
honest,
racial
bro.
bias.
I'm keeping, bro. It's a lot of it's like a lot of weird like colorist bias. I didn't see too many niggas' opinions in these last couple weeks that no, it's damn near has not been that much about the raps. Like, from the real rap niggas, yeah, but everybody else, nah, bro. It's not. It's not. The reason why they don't like this nigga Drake is because for a lot of other shit than these rap songs right here. And like I said again, Kendrick went crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked like most niggas when Drake dropped a diss and he dropped a diss right after that. I was up that same night. But at a point, just the way I was like, I want all the information to come in. I won't let the rap beef play its natural course. I'm not sitting here saying that Kendrick ain't do his part, because I get it. And if you're going to get your OG, I get it, bro. You gotta go kill your OG. I get it.
Bruh.
Like, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. You gotta bring your best work out there to go kill your OG. I get it. But at a point, this ain't nothing I did not expect Drake to do, to be honest.
Okay, wait, hold on. You said he gotta do his best work. You really think this is Kendrick at his best? That's the thing. I don't even think this is Kendrick at his best. This is Kendrick within a time frame making songs. This is Kendrick in a time frame.
He was gonna be suffering. I think I'm gonna be suffering in this conversation. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's just a lot of cap, man.
I'm not really suffering, bro, because like I said, this is Kendrick at his best. Like I said, my main critique, if anything, I thought it was gonna start way worse than this. If anything, he started with Meet the Grounds first. I'd have been like, God damn. I feel like even the order how he dropped the hoes, I would have switched the order up just a little bit to me at a point. But it's just like, hey man, I'm giving him a takes. I'm listening to the song.
I think I would have started with 616 just to like give him a taste of like how I'm feeling.
But they're like,
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Meet
616 would have started it. Euphoria would have been next. Like, hey, yo, let me go ahead and throw this out there. If that was the opposite.
Why?
Meet the Grams was the perfect.
I would have flipped them
just to Family Matters.
Why?
Just for the shock value. I feel like I would have hit you
with the shock value.
I would hit you with Meet the Grounds first.
616 dropped
at
616 in LA time or whatever. But outside of that, it being like one of Kendrick's like first like actual Instagram posts in forever, it was like, what? Oh, whoa. That would have been a moment. He's like, hey, I'm gonna come and post like how you be posting and playing on IG. I'm gonna start it off here. So since this is the first place you're gonna be looking, because that's what you do all day. That's the only reason I would have started it there. And you said you want to play on socials. Let me give you a couple.
I would have just flipped the order. I would have flipped the Kendrick.
Y'all not thinking about the amount of content that was in Euphoria.
Euphoria,
And
bro.
that set the
Euphoria.
Euphoria would have
stage.
still been the first couple tracks
It set
dropped.
the
Would have
stage, man.
dropped Meet the Grounds first, then Euphoria. I would have like
Even in
I would've-
616, I don't think he said like a lot of stuff that was like really impactful in that song. Like it was just
That's what I
a
said. We just need a little
continuation.
dummy taste.
But nah, you can't start off like that, right? You got to start off with a punch. You got to hit him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
hit him
like
with
Meet the Grounds
euphoria.
was a punch though.
It was, but he had multiple punches. That's what I need y'all to understand, bro. Like, I know, man. I know you love Drake, bro. I know.
Bro,
I'll
listen,
fuck with Drake, man.
I'm gonna say the statement. I love Drake, but I don't love Drake enough to not be objective in this beef though.
You're not being objective, bro.
I am
You're
being
not. You're
objective.
not.
Bro,
I
we
You're
get
just
not.
had a
what my
whole
thing
conversation
is.
about switching to disorder, and not
It's
even
okay to still like Drake, but it's
Bro.
also okay to acknowledge that he's a pedo.
Bro, I'm not. That's that has nothing to do with me, bro.
He's a little
That
pedo. Low
do me,
key.
bro.
Bro,
I haven't seen no
introduce the
information.
pod.
Low
Introduce the
key.
pod. Let's
No,
start
because he
this.
want to talk about that so bad. Like, bro,
Cause we finna get into this shit.
I don't know none of that shit. That had nothing to do with me. Don't even
It's
bring
all
that.
good. It's all good. I
Like-
got stuff
like-
for you. I got stuff for you. In
Send
case
facts
you
to
wanted to
me.
try to gaslight me. I got you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Send that
can
fact to me.
gaslight Rob, but you can't gaslight me. It's not gonna work.
I'm not gaslighting you.
It's not gonna
I'm
work,
not gaslighting
bro.
you. You want to talk about pedos, bro? Go talk about
We're
pedos.
gonna go into these
No
lyrics
knowledge.
and niggas is gonna be
I
quiet,
don't
bro. I already
know,
know,
bro. They got nothing to do with me,
Niggas
bro.
gonna be real quiet when we go into these lyrics.
I ain't got nothing to do. Bro, what ain't got nothing to do with me, bro? Listen, bro,
We're
I'm
not
here
talking
for
about
music.
what you got to do with it, bro.
Bro,
If you're
look.
being objective, you have to
Look,
acknowledge the
these
truth,
two
man.
individuals are horrible people, and at the end of the day, we're defending it like literally a woman beater and a pedo.
How is he a woman beater?
How is he a pedo?
Where's the footage?
Where's
We
the
have
footage of the pedo?
Drake. We
Where?
got footage of Drake.
Where?
I got you. You want to see it right now?
Where?
All right, you
Hold
want to
on,
see it right
hold
now?
I'm just saying, like,
on,
I'm
hold
just
on.
saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, brother.
Clear cut. If it's not clear cut, I don't need that TikTok shit. If it's not clear cut,
If it's not
then
clear
also,
cut.
I'm gonna say once more. I really don't give a fuck.
It's pretty clear.
But that's not my man's, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
It is your man's, bro. Stand on that,
man's,
bro.
Y'all gonna have me getting carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you? Oh, don't say I can't go to jail yet, man. 17? Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. Well, alright. Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest. I just want to thank you.
So even though, hey man, that's still not like
What explanation do you have for this, bro? Stop.
for that.
Stop.
Specifically, even being the fact that the girl came out and literally dispelled that whole little shit anyway, which kind of gets your shit
What are you
already.
talking about?
You ain't see the
Okay.
shit there? You late then.
Where your
Okay.
evidence at?
She did just come out and say,
Listen, I
hey,
just seen it.
Okay, so what did she say for the
she
record?
definitely did just come out. If I could find it with my phone, whatever. She did just come out and
Let's
post
see.
like on her Instagram. It's like, hey, just want to like throw this out here that it was no weird shit. My dad got me the tickets to the concert or whatever it was, and his crew picked her out of the crowd. See,
Okay.
I hadn't seen this part of it where he asked her age and she said 17. That's the part like, yo, Drake probably hit homegirl up like it was like, hey, yo, I need you to post. I'll pay you. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
to try to clear the air. Because think about that.
Right.
Because like, you know what I mean? Her saying something, puts it in the air of like, hey, I'm not offended by this. I was but like the thing is, you did say you were
Not
17.
about that.
So it does make it still a little weird. Because even Drake, people's like, damn. I don't know if I'm ready to go to jail yet. Like, that's the thing.
Like, why you
should have
saying
been like,
that,
oh,
bro?
nah,
'Cause
sweetheart.
you know it's wrong, bro.
You know what I mean? Even if you want to like, you can still be kind, be like, oh, nah, sweetheart, you too young. I can't be having you up here. But talking about,
And
hey, yo,
then-
you thick. Hey,
I
why
did
you
she
look
And
say
like
then
in the
that?
video,
twin,
bro?
I'm not negating what you're saying, but let's not start with that. Even in that situation, you could say that's like,
What? What are you talking about?
Hey man,
That shit, like,
let's say it like
it
this, y'all.
sucks.
You
But
looking
bro, it
bad
sucks,
right now,
bro.
bro. Just
It
stop,
sucks, bro. But like I
Let's
said,
say it
bro,
like
a
this,
lot of shit
y'all.
don't have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't got nothing to do with
Welcome
me.
to
Just stop,
episode
bro.
139 of the Realmatic Podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm with my brothers,
Crazy.
Ben and Marlon, and we got a lot to unpack today.
Yes, we do.
God damn it,
Y'all not
man.
gonna gaslight me, man. Look, man. I'm not
We don't
gonna
know what
gaslight.
you're talking
This
about,
gonna be a
twin.
long episode, bro. I'm
It's,
telling you,
Welcome
bro.
back,
no, it's
y'all.
not,
Be a
bro. I'm
long
not gonna do all
episode.
this.
It
I'm not gonna
is,
talk about
bro.
this shit all day
It
with you,
is,
bro.
bro.
I'm telling the truth and I keep it
I
100.
showed you a video and you over
And
here
then,
trying to
and
make
then the
excuses
main
like
person
this
in the
shit
video
weird.
dispelled the whole situation.
It's
So
not
what
What did
dispelling
she
about
say?
Kind
What
of
did she
basically
say?
did.
What
She
did
said
she
it wasn't.
say?
She said she had no problem. She wasn't bothering me.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't, like, bro. Come with something stronger than that, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's not the
Come with
argument.
something better than that, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
No,
Like,
that's not the argument. I need you to
no,
understand.
no.
You
Listen,
gotta
listen,
listen,
and I'm not even arguing with your main point. I'm just telling you, if
Her
you gonna present
saying
some
that,
evidence to me, make it stronger than that. That's
her
all.
saying that does not help his case.
But even then, if the
Right
main
now,
He
person in the
still
video
kissed her
said,
after he found out that she was 17.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
okay.
That's
So
crazy.
what she posted was regarding the video that's going around. I was 17 back then, and I am
Yeah.
31 now.
Sure.
Okay. Does that math actually add up?
no, because then it's like how old was
'Cause that was
Drake?
2010.
I think he was like 25.
So how old was Drake in 2010?
Yeah, I think he
Regardless,
was like
that's
25.
still something. Now, I'm 31. This was a concert that my dad took me to back in high school. Drake's entourage actually picked me from the crowd of people, not Drake himself. That doesn't negate anything here.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
just saying. By the way, performers always bring up fans on stage. It's part of their show from time to time. It was nothing then. It's still nothing now. Now that I have cleared up the false narratives, I'm going back to study for my law school exam.
You didn't
Wish me
clear
luck.
anything up.
You didn't clear a thing
Didn't
up.
clear anything up. All you did was double down on it that you were
Like,
17.
You were 17.
It's 24.
It's a bad look, bro.
It's nasty though.
It's a bad look.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, that doesn't help anyone really in that. And it still makes the narrative like there's no false narrative being painted. It's still stop being a weirdo, Drake. And you've publicly like been grooming or talking or like acknowledging people in a weird light. So to even say those things is like
And it's not like this the only girl, man. It's not the only girl. Like I said, we're gonna get into it, man. But before we even get into the whole beef, should we apologize to J. Cole?
No, I'm gonna do this. No, fuck that. No,
Oh.
we're not apologizing to J. Cole. You was a pussy. You didn't want to be a part of no real nigga shit. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna be sitting here. I'm not gonna be the person gonna be sitting here like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have not been in this. Well, he was gonna talk about like because everybody keep talking about, oh, and Kendrick gonna diss his basketball career in Rwanda. Like at this point, I don't like, bro. You are a top tier rapper. You was considered in the big three. Let's stop running from your destiny. And it was the time where you really could have
your destiny.
bro. If it was like the one moment that probably never happened again, why the fuck would you run for that moment, bro? At that point, it's either one Kendrick kill you or he don't, or you kill Kendrick or you don't. It's like, what did you have to lose? You ain't had nothing to lose, but your pride, and you lost your pride. So now everybody think you like mid as fuck now. So it's like J. Cole driving around in Dreamville, not giving a fuck. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like it's just weird.
Okay. On my front, as somebody who was there and was like, yeah, F. Cole, he gets a little bit of grace from me right now. Because let's think about it like this. Imagine Cole was actually still in this beef.
That'd be lit as fuck.
No, it would. But then at the same time, if we see how these two are going at it, do you really feel that Cole was going to be able to keep up with this?
Yeah, if he
keep it 100, bro. Cole knew his limitations. He said my power level is not high enough to fight with these two.
No,
y'all got it.
Because that creates a whole different J. Cole that niggas don't know. Because then that's like you're bringing the bad version of J. Cole, but I do feel like J. Cole could have gotten to that level. I just don't know if J. Cole's brand or how he see himself would have managed that. Like he could have did shit. It's not that deep, bro. To me, he could have did shit.
I just
He was
I'm giving
scrambling.
him grace. I'm giving him grace. Do not get me wrong. Like I'm not listening to Cole for a little while. Do not get me wrong. He's still on that list, but
You can't
I
be
respect it. Get up out
Because
of
you
here,
got to
bro.
remember, like,
when you can't be hanging with the ops and then drop the diss song about your mans and then think at any point your mans was not gonna do something about that shit. Like you thought you was cool because at a point and then they say, oh, Schoolboy Q or whatever told him to drop out the beef. It's like, man, you ain't got no balls, man. Like at that point, you gotta stand on what you was doing. If you went into the booth and laid that shit, you have to stand on that, bro. I feel like you can't be backpedaling right after and took the shot for streaming. It looks real weak. As a pure rap person, it looks weak.
It looked weak, but then we never thought that we were actually gonna get to a back and forth battle between Drake and Kendrick. Like at first, we were like, "Dang, you just gonna remove it?" Because we thought there was not gonna be really no action from left in both sides. Like we was like, "Ain't nothing really gonna happen." Now we're in true war time. Like we've said, "Oh yeah, we are at war." This is time. This is like that.
If
Like
anything,
yo,
he might as well still drop at this point. Because if you ask me, I feel
nah,
like
bro.
shit. Look, no, crazy shit is even with him doing what he did at this point, shit. If you even give a fuck about your pride, hey, you gotta diss both them niggas at this point. But we know J. Cole, and it ain't gonna happen.
Cole
So
he
it's
had
can't.
to
kind of
drop
like,
out, though. He had to drop out because of the fact that it would have been a 2v1. It would have been him and Drake versus Kendrick. And at that point, it kind of defeats the purpose because why are you battling if you're not trying to get to number one? You
yeah,
can't do that. He would
I'm
have to
gonna
go
tell you,
against Drake as well, and he wasn't going to do
Exactly.
that.
That man Cole was gonna be fighting for number 2, bro. He was
Yeah,
gonna.
like that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, he should never left like that. He should never dropped out like that. But he was
Just
going to have
never
to
dropped
drop out
in.
eventually. He was going to have to.
he just should have dissed both of them and it's left at that
He ain't
point.
like that though. You already know that. He ain't like that.
The problem, bro. I feel
That
like
would have been a crazy sight to see him
Mhm.
dissing Drake.
what
It's
if you
like,
would
why
have
you
both of
doing
them
that?
niggas and then apologize? I'd have been like, okay, it's not your
Nah,
spirit. Like, what?
nah. He should have
That would
just
have made
kept
it better
quiet. He
song.
should have just
Wait,
kept quiet the whole time. Just keep quiet. You know you
Mhm.
ain't really trying to do this shit for real. He was scrambling, bro, talking about the nigga albums and shit. You know you like his albums,
The
bro.
first one was the
Stop.
classic. The next one they gassed it. Like, oh god,
Should we apologize to Cole?
no,
Fuck no.
oh
no.
no.
Cole gets no
Fuck
apology.
no. He fucked up.
He
He
gets
got to
some
live with that.
understanding from me. Like, I'll be like,
I
I
don't
That's
get
understand.
no understanding, bro. I
I
don't get no
understand.
understanding. Not from me, because as a grown man, I understand people talking about, oh man, it's a lot of pressure and the peer pressure and everything was getting to him. At the end of the day, bro, you still chose to sit down and write those lyrics,
Facts.
and you chose to put it on the DPS. You ain't had to do that. You could have left that shit in the vault, saved it, waited around,
Mhm.
scope the scenery out, see how things is going, and then drop your shit. But you dropped it, and then you want to, oh man, I'm sorry, this is not my path. I got to get back to my path. Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm telling you,
Shut the
Kendrick
fuck
called that
up.
man, bro.
That shit
He
weak as
said,
hell.
bro, go on ahead.
And then
Take
we
it.
got these apologists out here like, oh man, I side with him, because as a man, it's
that shit look weak too.
shut
Like
up.
don't be side with this man like he did a weak route. The
Yeah.
worst thing we could be doing as the public is be like, oh, it's okay, Cole. Like, shut up.
You know
Like
what I
shit.
mean? And that's why I can say with Drake, I respect him because he don't back down, bro. He stands up to the occasion, bro. I respect that. Whether he lose or win, he's still gonna
Facts.
fight. That's how he's supposed to be. Like Cole over here, no, I don't want to do it no more. Then why the fuck you dropped the record in
Why'd
the
you even
first
say
place?
anything, bro?
Like,
Shut
shut
up.
up, man. You look stupid. You fucking up your whole album rollout.
Yup.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm a fucking fan, bro. Like, this shit crazy, bro.
Shit.
Damn, bro. But all right, man, let's move on. So 616 in LA. When
Yep.
y'all heard that, because that's kind of where we left off at. What did y'all think about that track when y'all heard it? Y'all can remember. Yeah, it's
It's
been
been a
so
second
many
since I played it.
songs.
I can run it back, bro. Look, Kendrick
Yo,
released
wait, run
everybody.
it a little bit so I can remember like
Yeah, let me run it back.
This is survival.
Yeah. That one. That one. You want me to play it, Ben?
Survival. I got you. Yeah, I'll just redo it myself.
Bruh.
Survive. No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, you play.
Few moments later.
This one right here will be the underrated one of the whole beat.
yeah.
It will be the underrated, like the one that people don't remember the most, like how it was with Drake and Charged Up. But like this song, like really is hard. Like the lyrics, just little things within it that make it like Kendrick woke up and was like, "All right, bro, you said drop. Let me drop for you and just start going."
Bruh.
And that was the overdrive effect where it went where he really got charged up and said, "Yeah, all right, I'm dropping again tonight and tomorrow and the day after that because what we're not gonna do is play on my name."
Mm. Yeah, this was like a bait. That's what this was. It was a bait. So
Yeah.
then Family Matters came out. How
Yeah,
y'all felt about that one?
Family Matters, in my opinion. I don't think anybody needs to hear it now. Do you anyway? Actually, need
No,
to
I'm
hear it
good.
again.
All right.
Good, Marley. You hear Family
Nah,
Matters
I
again?
heard Family Matters enough times to this.
So like, Family Matters as a song, I like it. It was the right thing to do. I think that it was another one of those. I really do wish that he didn't do the spin around and pointing at everyone again.
Hmm.
But he did give Kendrick his kind of moments of shine within it that stood out more than it was within push-ups. Push-ups, it was like, yeah, it's about Kendrick, but you're really worried about everyone else except Kendrick at the time. Family Matters had more of a driving force towards Kendrick outside of the shots at The Weeknd, Rick Ross, and Metro and little pieces within it, but we knew that this was geared towards Kendrick, like the Good Kid, Mad City van, talking about him.
Yeah.
It was a long song. There's still a lot of things that were said in there that probably still went over people's head, just were kind of regardless, in
Mhm.
my opinion. And but I still feel that it got overshadowed when Kendrick dropped exactly at midnight, barely an hour after. Like
Yeah.
that's the part. It's when Kendrick was dropping that really put the okay, bet I'm bringing it to your front door, your doorstep when listening to these songs.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. I liked it, man. Family Matters was hard. That shit was dope. And I think that was the first time where he actually threw some real punches and was really
Mhm,
showing us, okay, this is why Kendrick is fucked up. It's
mhm.
like, okay, now we got some shit. Now, like I told y'all, like I thought it was even at that point. I'm like, damn, Family Matters, bro, this shit even. We getting a nice little battle. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about Dave Free being the
Mhm.
father of one of his kids. He's talking about he's a woman beater and all that. It's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? We got some real content. Then 16, 20 minutes later, Kendrick comes out with Meet the Grams. Um, I'll just start off by saying Meet the Grams was crazy. Shit was crazy. You
It's
know,
great.
it is one of those tracks that, you don't really want to go back to just because of how it sounds. It is very dark and, menacing. But
Yeah.
when we talk about a rap beef and a rap battle, you gotta have one of those tracks. You gotta have something that's gonna make people just feel uncomfortable, man. Like the stuff that he was saying was like, God damn, Drake. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? He talking to his damn son. You start off, Dear Adonis. God damn, why are you talking about my son? You talking about his son, then you go to his mom, then you talk about his dad. You're a massive manipulator. He's doubling down on the shit that he said from Euphoria. And it's like, this is what we need.
Yeah.
This is what
Mhm.
we need.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel when you heard that? Come on.
I think when we start back from Family Matters, I think that it was the perfect type of response that I think most of everybody was expecting at this point. I feel like he clear cut let everybody know, like, hey, I really don't give a fuck about none of y'all problems. And he really made the song directed towards Kendrick in the visualization, in crushing the van, and just talking about his personal business. So I think at the end of the day, with Family Matters, he hit the mark. Is exactly what we expected. Is exactly what we needed to push the beef even forward. And just like, hey, bro, in Kendrick fashion, bro, Kendrick is gonna be the little nigga with the AK, bro. He's not gonna never stop being like a destructor. So it's kind of like him dropping that song right after was almost perfect poetry to the energy of what this beef really is. And like, you don't fuck with this nigga, so you gotta expect anything at this point in terms of just breaking down his character, breaking down his whole image to people. And Meet the Grounds was one of them songs where I'm gonna let people know how much of a monster that you really are. And he didn't hold that back. And then, like, honestly, truly, it's a song that you don't want to hear that bitch more than once. That shit is a creepy ass song. That's not, and he's not making these songs for you to be enjoying these bitches and want to listen on. He's letting you know that, hey, I'm gonna speak my piece. I'm gonna keep it to the point. I'm gonna let you know how sick of a nigga this is. I know, and I'm gonna do that bitch one more time.
Mm.
I guess in his spirit is he's like, I'm gonna keep doing this shit till I feel like I'm tired. It's like
Until I feel like I'm tired. It's real.
and that's really what the energy is. Like he said, bro, I keep doing this shit. I got like 18 more in the tub. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, for real. I will say this too. With Family Matters, I think the issue with that song is the tonality. He didn't sound that serious. And I think that's his problem. When it comes to Drake, he don't know how to get serious, man. That was his issue with this whole beef. Get
but,
serious, my
but you think
nigga.
but you think he's really that angry at this nigga for real? Like, I think that's all the part is. You got one nigga who's really mad, and you got one nigga who's like, I'm annoyed, but like I'm not that like I don't know. I think Drake's temperament about this beat is not what niggas might really think it is. I don't think you're ever gonna push. I think it's gonna take a lot beyond what has already been said to push that man into a yelling, screaming fit on a track. That's just not who he is as a person.
I see what you're saying about him not really being that frustrated at him and stuff, but you got to remember Drake is passive aggressive. So if you think about it, the song Tailor Made Freestyle, he's using an AI Tupac. So obviously he's pretty heated to sit up there and use an AI Tupac, bro. Because you know what's coming with that. You know there's a lot of trouble that you're finna get into when you start using a West Coast legend like that. So then he comes with the Family Matters. Like I said, he's not being serious enough. You still talking about Rick Ross. You still talking about, Metro and all that. We need bars straight for Kendrick, bro. And at that point, it kind of made it seem, because remember, I told you it's tied up. I said it was tied up. It was supposed to be the moment where Drake took the lead, because that's the time when he's on his offensive end. He's saying, okay, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? You beat your wife, this and that. But I felt like he was scrambling for content in that song because he didn't have enough bars for Kendrick. So that's why he gave bars to other people again. And we didn't need that. That was not what we needed at that time. We needed something specifically for Kendrick, a missile, straight for Compton. That's what we needed for that moment. Dead ass, bro. None of them other niggas. We're not worried about them other niggas. We don't care about Rick Ross, man. We don't care about The Weeknd and all that. We don't care. You can address them niggas later. But right now, you need to aim at K Dot, like straight fire. Then Meet the Grams. He's talking about how he has a daughter, 11-year-old daughter. Now,
which was with this 11-year-old daughter thing, even if it's not true, the scary part about Kendrick's writing is that it becomes true.
All right,
that's
brother.
the part. That's like, think about
I ain't never think that shit was true one bit. And at the point that Drake basically said, bro, it was the fake ass rumor anyway that we did it on purpose. It's like, hey, he ran with that bitch.
This is when things start getting really weird. Right after this song. This is
because now the game's in shambles. We're like, hold on, does Drake really have a kid? There's a whole thing. Yeah. Does Kendrick, if it is fake or whatever, does this take away from that song?
No.
I don't think it does. Because outside of, even if you take that one verse out, you still got some high level rap disrespect going on here. You talk to my mama, you talk to my son, you talk to me, my dad. You literally just said, meet this group of really pieces of trash people. And sadly, kids are in the mix of this and having to be around these pedophiles and weirdos. He said, your daddy ain't got no discipline. Go get a gym membership. Don't just do like what your daddy did.
I wish your granddad wore a condom.
Like, those are disrespectful lines. When you think back to real, like, other rap beefs in those moments, like, Pac is happy in his grave. Like, yeah, you doing the right thing, my boy. Put it on wax. Tell him.
So they were saying that, apparently Drake had a mole for Kendrick that gave him fake information. Do y'all believe that or what?
Sure he did.
The thing is, even with this daughter conspiracy, right? Back in like 2015, there was already a rumor that Drake did have a daughter. And the timeline matches up to this date. Because I think at that time she was like supposed to be 5 years old or something like that. Or 2, something like that. Yeah, it was 9 years ago. Yeah. So it matches up. But even if, like you said, Rod, if we took that part out of it, that's not even the most egregious part. The most egregious part is those allegations, calling him a pedo and saying that OVO has got some shit going on in the background. And I
Embassy
think
gonna get
it
raided.
was very telling when Drake made a post about the daughter. It's like, yeah, but he called you a pedophile, bro.
And he said the
Like,
embassy is
I ain't
gonna
gonna lie.
get
I ain't
raided.
gonna lie. Can I say one thing that's really objective? How do you respond to pedophile claims though? Like I
bro,
Nuh-uh.
time, like do my mama gotta say no, not my son? Like who's the person who's gonna like how do you say it? No, not me.
Not
Like
me.
I don't see how we like I get it. Because it's like how exactly do I say that? Why in the last song he addressed it, but at a point even then it sounded like did you really have to? I guess like I feel like it's gonna sound weird either way that you were addressing it. And then he didn't even really like address it in the big scale. He just brought up the main one niggas been talking about. He threw Millie Bobby Brown in that bitch, and it's like
Millie Bobby like,
why?
huh?
That looks even more weird because it's like you did like you know what I'm saying. I don't know how you like defend that, but it doesn't make it look any less weird though.
I think that was the change of tide throughout this entire beef. Right after Meet the Grams, I felt like that was Drake's moment to be like, oh shit, this is getting serious. Like,
Yeah.
let me get off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Let me get off social media for a little minute. Let me try to cook something up that's gonna make this make sense because these are some serious allegations. And like we just played, there's videos out against you, my nigga. Like, there's footage that we can go to. So I know a lot of people are like, well, Kendrick says shit and, where's his proof at? It's already proof that exists. It's already proof out there that exists.
Yep.
And it's like, how do you come from that? Like, how do you defend yourself out of that? That's why you had to keep quiet. You got to keep quiet. If I was Drake, I would just keep quiet. I wouldn't even talk about it. I wouldn't even talk about it, y'all.
That is true.
Damn.
Like, what you gonna say? There's nothing you can say.
Freaky ass nigga.
Then after that,
God.
I think it was like a day after, or no, I don't think it was
No,
a day
the
after.
next day,
it was,
bro.
It was the same night. It was that same
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Not Like Us came out. Not Like Us came out. So I want to go over a couple lyrics, man, because that shit crazy. But while I'm looking at the lyrics, how did y'all feel about that one, though, man?
We needed a bop. We needed a bop during this beef. I needed something to get right to.
I don't care.
No,
this was the main one I didn't give a fuck about.
You ain't like the song.
So many people, mainly Raho ass, but one of niggas to really like give a fuck about it. This is the one I actually was cool not even trying to listen to. I know what was in it. I know what was said. I know the main part.
So you ain't listen to it.
I know y'all niggas care about OV ho. I get it, dog.
OV ho.
It's cool. I'm good off that.
It's cool.
I ain't even mad at you because this was the stinger. This is the one that really hurt
Nah,
everybody. I get it.
This the one where it was like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I'm chilling, like, because at a point you gotta clown a nigga a little bit. So I'm gonna let him. I'm not finna sit here and like knock this moment because, like I said, you gotta clown a nigga, bro. I get it. I ain't got
Shame
nothing.
him. Bring back public shaming. OV
Like, cause that's really what it was. Like, bring back public shaming them niggas for real. Like, that's just crazy, dog.
Yo, I was just not ready for that song, bro. Like, it was just such a full 360 from
niggas, bro.
From Meet the Grams, bro. Cause I thought we were gonna keep getting these little dark random raps. Then we got this West Coast classic going on. I said, what type of mustard? DJ Mustard, where you come from?
And then that's another thing too, bro. Niggas is slept on the fact that that's the first time Kendrick has rapped like that. That's a Bay Area flow, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
We got a classic one with that, bro. We ain't never heard him rap like that. That's hard, bro. On a DJ Mustard beat, shit, nigga. So he said, I think one of the standout lines was, fucked on Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's conniving, then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
Crazy.
And I know niggas is like, whatever. There's no proof of that.
There is.
What are we talking about? That first of all.
So apparently, in the book, there's a part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
Oh, when he wrapped up. Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, I was just, that's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
But she's done. You moved on. Life is good. Life is good. Will you rap about that? Do you think it'll end up on a song? Maybe you two might,
No.
No.
She still be texting me and stuff, you know. They stop texting me too, for real, cause it still hurt.
Does it really?
No, you know. But now I remember though. Yeah, he whapped. I don't know who he whapped.
There's
Video out.
he did it though. He did it. Wayne said it. Now, however that situation transpired after that, it is what it is. Y'all niggas know Drake be fucking everybody bitch currently. So, and I feel like but there's never been a point where you see Wayne like disowning that nigga or Wayne talking bad about this nigga. Even in that moment where he's talking about something that Drake did, Wayne don't talk bad about Drake. So at a point, it's like however they handle that shit, that's however they handle that shit. But hey, these are just examples, bro. Drake will slime you out, bro. Drake will take your hoe. He'll do that shit. And everybody, look, I gotta be objective, right? It's like for some of these parts of this beef, they are true. This man is not a good human being. This man be doing real slimy shit. And hey, man, I can't get mad at other niggas getting mad at him for that type of shit because like he did it, and he know he do it. He'll say he did it, like. So I don't know, dog.
Nah, he won't say he did it.
Nah, sometimes he will say he did it though.
I don't remember that.
What would Pluto do?
He was talking about Metro shit like he was the way he did that shit.
Then he said, "You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You call Future when you didn't see the club. Little baby help you get your lingo up. 21 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. Quavo said you can be from North Side. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague. You're a fucking colonizer."
Hey,
how we feeling about that, man?
He didn't lie. He has come to Atlanta and Houston.
Houston, Vegas.
Hey, man.
For a lot of influence over the years, and taking the talent of that city and trying to shape it to his own, whim. I'm not saying that we got bad songs out of it, you know what I mean? Like there are great songs that came out of it, but if we really look at like, hey yo, if we protected Atlanta and protecting like that kind of culture, y'all let Drake come in here and basically take y'all and say, hey, I can get y'all bigger. Just show me how you're doing it. Cause I can take you out of the country. I can take you overseas, because that's a big brag of Drake's always is y'all can't even, what is it? The line is y'all can't get out of America for nan. Like, yo, you're trying to go to Japan. Like, I'm big in Japan. Like, those are things that people want. And he's like, I can give you this as long as you just give me a whole new sound that keeps me alive.
Give me the street cred. That's where we got the Migos feature. That's where we got What a Time to Be Alive. That's where we got, the Young Thug features. Like, all that shit was planned.
But that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though, right?
Remember that.
The one part about this is to be able to realize is I get the perception of who he is to these people and what he's benefited from these people, but at the same time, y'all niggas benefited from him too. I don't get that at this point in the timeline. Y'all got y'all money, y'all made it set, and y'all don't need, bro, like y'all needed niggas in 2010, 2009, 2013. But I need y'all to recognize this. Without his inclusion, some of y'all niggas would look a little different. Without his help, some of y'all hits would look a little different. And Ross, hey, Weekend, some of y'all niggas, hey man, I'm not gonna sit here and say like he ain't did what he did, but don't be talking like this man does not have the credibility for what he's brought to the game. Like he's here for a reason. Y'all niggas are attacking one nigga for a reason. So I want to say let's keep the shit consistent. That's the only thing I'll be asking. Like, don't be acting like Drake ain't here in this position for a reason. Like y'all can call him culture war all y'all fucking want, but y'all brought him to y'all hoods. Y'all brought him to y'all parties. Y'all let him welcome in y'all cities. He was there in the pictures, in the clip with the homies.
He wasn't a vulture back then.
Playing OL. Like, y'all niggas did that shit. Like, y'all can't look at him now and be like, you know what? Man,
the game did bring the man to
the shit didn't matter when it didn't matter. So why the fuck does it matter now? You see what I'm saying? Like, if y'all got your own bitter resentments and shit like that, that's cool. But, like, just keep the shit consistent. That's the only thing I'm saying. And niggas don't want to keep shit consistent because they hate Drake more than they hate the facts. And it's like, that should be weird.
The only thing is, I mean, it's Kendrick saying it, and Kendrick never really needed Drake in his career.
But he did. But Drake was included in his career, though.
He was.
Yeah. So at a point, it's like, still thing applies. Probably not as much in Kendrick's case, but the same situation applied.
Does Drake, I mean, well, let me ask you this. Do you think that Drake likes to put people on? Do you think he likes to kind of be the first?
I got two perceptions of that. In my fan perception, when I was coming up and I was listening to Drake, the way it viewed to me, it felt like when Drake put the feature on your song, or Drake put his inclusion on your track, he was giving you the push to take that Drake inspired track and use that as your catapult to transition onto your other shit. And in a lot of situations, the way I viewed it, it did seem like that. Now, so for some of them niggas who it didn't work for, okay, I get it. The Drake song was the biggest song of your career, or it might have negatively affected your career, or your relationship with Drake after that did not do the same thing. But at that point, I felt like both of y'all was beneficial in this relationship. You see what I'm saying? Drake is trying to do regional sound, and Drake is trying to lend his voice to like be on the next hottest song. And a lot of times it worked out. So for the niggas who were mad about that, it's like I said again, y'all, a lot of y'all niggas, so many of y'all niggas benefited more than hated that situation. So it's kind of like, don't look at him as a colonizer now when y'all brought the colonizer with you and put him in your camp and put him in your city. And it's like, where was that shit 10 years ago, 15 years ago? You know what I'm saying? It's been too many years of shit not being that way. So it's just weird.
I mean, you got I Love McConan. He found him. Then
like I said, we've
Right.
benefited.
One nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
on one side, we've benefited from Drake being in Atlanta and doing certain things. Like there are some hits and some songs and collabs that we would never really gotten if Drake didn't come through. So I'm not mad all the way at him, but we also do have to acknowledge, if we really look at how it is, Drake was also using a lot of these people to
but it was a
create and
beneficial
build a new fan base.
relationship.
But it is music. It is music. So there's like Kendrick can say this all he wants. It's not wrong, but like, bro, people benefited from this.
I just feel like taking the colonizer, or you're a white. I told you this is the color of shit I'm talking about. I feel like if he was a dark skinned nigga, y'all wouldn't say this shit. If he was a regular non-half mixed nigga, if Drake was a regular whatever, y'all would not say it. I feel like in those situations, I do wonder if Drake wasn't what Drake looked like, would y'all give it for the same amount? I feel like half the damn problem be just because of what he looked like, what he represent, what his mama looked like. I feel like y'all niggas be more offended about that shit than like what the fuck is actually being said or what the fuck is actually being done. I feel like that Atlanta shit, while it could be true, I feel like a lot of Atlanta niggas did benefit off the Drake package more than hated that Drake package. That's all I'm saying.
The only thing is, we don't have too many artists that kind of operate like Drake, where he's found new talent consistently over time, scouting for new artists and stuff. We don't have too many examples of that. I think the closest thing to it, ironically, is Diddy. That would be the closest thing to that. But
can you hate your top artist always trying to look for the next new sound and putting the younger new sound on? And I think that y'all say Drake in music is too young, but I feel like he's always going back. He always going to the youth to find where the next click at. I feel like, I don't know, I see that perception a little bit different, because I feel like that's how you keep your reign going. That's how you keep your styles going. I feel like niggas that hate that because they weren't the ones that was able to do it. That's how I feel about it.
So then later on, we get the Heart Part 6. Drake drops the Heart Part 6. What y'all thought about it when y'all first heard it, man?
Pissed me off, man.
And
he really took the Heart series from Kendrick.
Yes, nigga. Deal with it. You want to take the timestamp? Deal with it,
bro. A timestamp is so like broad and vast, bro. He can make he can make a 617 in Compton, and it wouldn't make it would still hit.
You are scrambling. Don't do that.
Think about that.
You know who the fuck do this shit.
No longer make a Heart Part 6. If he makes the Heart Part 6, it has to be a straight diss to Drake, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
you took my shit. You took my shit. I took your shit, bro. It is what it is, bro.
I'm the 6th guy. Don't even use the number 6.
He ain't never gonna drop the Heart no more. That shit. Just deal with it, bro.
That hurts, bro. That truly hurts.
No, because y'all niggas thought I was not gonna respond again. So I'm just letting you know, bitch, I can keep doing it too. It might be at a slower pace, but I can keep doing it too. And like I said again, bro, like Drake is not worried. That song was literally telling you, like, I'm not worried in the slightest.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
No,
know.
bro.
This gave me
It
the
sounded.
same vibe as what's the shit called? 7 Minute Drill from J. Cole, man.
No
It was
way.
it was like I'm rapping just because I gotta rap. I'm doing
Nah,
it just
that
because I
felt
have
like he
to.
was not worried.
Yeah, it didn't feel like he really wanted to do that. It didn't feel like he really wanted to say those things, and
Because I don't
it
think Drake
just
care, bro. I
Do
don't
you
think
think
Drake cares
that?
right
Do you
now.
think Drake was trying to wave the white flag, or he was like, "Bro, I'm done."
he's getting there. He's picking it up. He didn't really like wave it, but he got it in his hand right now. That's what this track is like
I'm
because
telling you, we gotta understand what the white flag means. I just honestly think bro just don't give a fuck about this beef enough to really like. I feel like there was a point where some of the shit
you
his
can't
ain't
say that
Yeah,
though.
that's
his
not
ain't.
You
cool.
can't say that.
He gives a fuck enough to like respond to the beef, to respond to the allegations and respond to what's said. But I don't think he give a fuck to keep dropping 12 diss records this month about the shit like Kendrick is. He's not doing that shit. I don't see it. I don't see it. I
Yes,
feel like
bro.
I'll give a fuck enough to mention it, but I'm not gonna be going to death about this shit like you are right now. And like I said, however you perceive that and look at that, that's a fair assessment. But I feel like, bro, I ain't lie, I got love for T, and I ain't even a nigga making a damn song. I'll get tired too. Like you dissing me, go crazy. But at a point, it's like I can respond, or I can just literally just do a J. Cole. But nobody respects the J. Cole. So at that point, it's kind of like I gotta keep responding half-ass because you want a dance, and I don't want to dance with
My
you, bro.
thing is, wasn't he subbing him for years though? He was subbing Kendrick for years. He wanted to smoke, bro. We can't act like he didn't want to smoke. He wanted to smoke for years, bro.
He wanted to smoke.
It's time.
But I
I ain't
guess
trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that. Oh,
he
he ain't really
wanted to
want to
smoke, but
do
I
it
think
for
at this
real.
point,
Y'all
like,
got to stop with that shit, man.
no,
We got to
bro,
be more intentional, man. As men, bro, we got to be more
I
intentional,
I
bro.
think the intentional has definitely reached its peak.
Hey, that's on him, bro. He got to live with the consequences of losing his beef.
It is.
Gotta live with that shit, bro.
Look,
Hey,
man, I'm gonna say this. Kendrick need to go ahead and spin the block on Gold Link too now.
fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, don't come out of the cut and say nothing, bro. And at Champagne Poppy, get
We
out,
ain't worry about him. We ain't worry about him.
get out of here.
Yeah, we ain't worry about that nigga.
I'm just saying, I need a straight Gold Link now.
Nah.
Like he needs to go ahead and catch
No,
one.
Ron. No,
He
Ron.
deserves it because I just don't mess with the Gold Link's image right now.
You diss him.
I'm better. Yeah, for real. I'm better off dissing my damn self. Fuck
You
that
can
shit.
diss him.
I'm better
He
off
gonna
dissing my
respond to
damn
it. You can
self.
diss him.
Gold Link and like I know this is really left field, but Gold Link posting the followers of Whitney not following Kendrick and following Dave Free. I was like,
That too. That's
shut
not
up.
evidence,
Where'd you
y'all.
come from?
That's not evidence.
I'm like, where'd you come from, bro?
Like, for instance, if you're with a girl and your girl is an artist, you're probably not gonna follow her either. Why do you need to follow her? You with her. If you need to talk to her, you can talk to her. And the nigga Kendrick don't even post shit. I can see if he was posting heavy, then okay. The nigga don't even post on Instagram. So yeah, no, she's not gonna follow him. What does she need to follow him for? She got his phone number.
Literally.
She lived with the nigga. Like, that's not real evidence, bro. It's not. Day Free, he just looked like a nice guy, just being nice.
Like, he had me,
Type
bro.
shit.
I'm tired of it, bro. Gold Link, go ahead and go fold, bro. He pissed me off with that.
You go diss him, bro. We're gonna make that beat and diss
Gold
him.
Link pissed me off with that. I was like, where'd you even come from, bro? Rappers be just trying to hop into stuff just to get some clout, bro. And that's the part that's blowing me. It was like, where'd you come from? You don't got no post on your page. You only post on your burner account. And it's always super weird junk because you want to get out of the limelight because you folded for because you wanted to diss Mac Miller. Everybody was like, bro, shut up. Who are you? Goofy.
This nigga Drake said, "You waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week, and then we fed you the information. My daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you're so thirsty, you're not concerned with the investigation. Instead, you in Advantage Studios, a celebration. You got to learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your friends are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug you uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you been on the speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga. I'm petty with dedication." What do y'all think about that, man?
Bruh.
Drake tried
like
it. Don't get me wrong. Drake tried it, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all think he set him up?
Yeah. It's beef still.
It's a no for me, man. I don't think he set him up, y'all. Be honest with you, because you gotta think, man. If I'm gonna set you up, if I'm gonna give you some fake information, I'm gonna go all the way with it, and I'm gonna record that shit. So when it comes out, I can be like, "Yeah, we got this nigga. We got him, boys. He didn't do none of that. No phone calls, no
I would
messages.
have liked to see like some text messages from like the mole, and like
You
so we
know,
knew that should
nothing.
have been the cover. Like,
Who's
hey
the
yo,
mole? You know what I'm
who is
saying?
the mole?
The mole should be able to speak up. The mole should be
No,
like, "Yeah, we got this nigga. I went to LA, da 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 da." None of that. We don't have none of that. No confessions, no nothing. I think Drake is
he
just
gotta let me
doing,
know.
yeah, he just playing it smart. He saw what was on Twitter. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Mm.
Stupid ass. What about the bones we dug up in the excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Because Whitney
Why is
don't
she
post.
why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale?
He isn't though.
You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. How would you know that?
Bruh.
Everybody got information, bro.
How
Bro,
would you
I'm
know
telling
that?
you, it really ain't even been 6 months. Six was just perfect because he's the sixth guy. Like, I think
Now,
Don't do that.
yeah, you crazy. You crazy.
you
Hey,
behind it, bro. It
he could
probably
be
was only
right,
1 month. My man in album mode said, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna be back. I'm in New York for a month."
6 months. I need 6 months. Now, speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now.
Mm-hmm.
The Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, mother. That shit nasty when you're reading it. Ugh. Wait a second. That's the one record where you say you got molested. Now let's stop right here. Because
That's
the
what
nigga
happens
did
when you
not
ain't.
say he got molested. If y'all go to the song, that nigga never said he got molested.
I don't know,
Yep.
man.
He didn't say that though,
I don't
Mar.
know that, bro.
That's what
I'm just
happens when the
saying,
I
song
don't know
wasn't
that,
good
bro.
and you just didn't want to finish it. You're like, I feel like
I'm like, bro, it's 10 of y'all writing this shit. Why y'all couldn't get this right? Y'all couldn't sit there and listen to the song for real?
it's the 10 of y'all. It's wild.
Like, come on,
I
man. Not one of
don't
y'all was
know,
like, hold on,
man.
y'all. I don't think that's
I
what he
don't
meant.
know, gang.
None of y'all said that shit.
That's the thing. There are a lot of people who did not listen to Mother I, and they're like, "Yeah, Drake said Kendrick got molested." So that's the story that's gonna run now.
That's bad, man. It's bad writing. You
You know
fucking
what I
up your
mean?
diss. You're fucking up your diss when you do shit like that because it's right there in front of you. I could see if this was some shit where we didn't know about it and he was pulling this up. It's right there, bro.
Yeah, no thanks.
Just listen to what he's saying. Oh, man. He said, this is about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This is when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They're acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm too famous for this shit you just suggested. So he said he's too famous
To be
to be a pedo. That's his
That's
rebuttal.
the stance. That's the stance.
Hey, man. I don't got much response to that.
Yeah, this is just
Feel
not.
how y'all feel about that, but I got no response to that.
This
Yeah,
is
man.
not good.
I don't know, man. I'm just like Drake. It's okay to hang up the coat, bro. Go ahead, go take a break.
Relax.
Go chill out, bro.
Relax.
It's okay. Let Kendrick drop one more time just to go ahead and get the execution shot, the last shot, and let's go ahead and end this. We're in round. What is this? In round 3 right now?
Probably.
About round 3.
Probably, yeah.
Kendrick's probably gonna drop tonight. Not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah, I need it.
He took Sunday off, bro. I thought it was gonna be a Sunday service, but it's okay.
I need it. Yeah,
He
step
took
on that
Sunday
nigga.
off.
Yeah.
He's
Step
gonna
on
hit
that
him one
nigga,
more
bro.
time and just be like, okay, so you're done.
He on the ground now. He finna step on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you finna go ahead and step on him. Because this is not how you respond, bro. You too famous That's your reasoning as to why you're not in jail? That's literally the reason why you wouldn't be in jail. Damn, he really think y'all stupid.
Mm-hmm. And then gives us a whole conversation at the end, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Was he talking that shit to me? Because as a Kendrick fan, definitely.
He was
Chill
definitely
out.
know,
he was really saying, fuck you, bro.
you know when a
It's
nigga
like,
start talking, you know he gassed out, bro. You know he exhausted at that point. Nigga start talking
yeah.
to you on the track, bro. He
Y'all
tired.
remember when Logic talked on the track, bro, for the
Mm-hmm.
8 minutes, bro? To piss me off.
Nikki did it. Niggas is tired, man, when they start talking. He sounds so deflated.
It's facts.
Man, that shit crazy.
Damn.
You thought you lived D flat, D major.
I don't even want no more, bro. No more. We're currently in the finishing. I feel like we're in the final legs of the rap civil war.
Yeah.
Metro jumping in here with BBL Drizzy is so random.
Because he wants to be included, even though all he could do is make some fucking drums.
This is facts. That's all he can do.
So
It is
Metro,
an interesting
so Metro on
perspective for
Metro,
Metro
bro.
to do. You know what I mean? Throw a beat to the public and say, hey, all the Drake haters in the world, go ahead and just rap on this. And I'll give you a free beat. You know what I mean? I'm happy that Metro didn't try to get in the booth and make this any weirder than it already is, you know? Rick Ross and his commentary is so random. Like, whatever, Ross, thank you so much for
Hey,
your
but what a
addition.
red button at though?
Bro, what is the red button?
Ain't get pushed yet, dummy.
Why?
I think he ain't got one, bro.
Bro,
That no, the
He
hard
ain't got
part,
one,
the
bro.
hard part
He got one,
6
bro.
is the red button,
He
bro.
ain't got one.
Got one, bro.
He ain't got one.
He ain't got one, bro. He was lying, bro.
Yeah,
He
he
was
ain't
got
pushed it,
the
bro.
Drake do be lying, y'all.
But that's my
Drake do
thing.
be
In
lying.
my opinion, the red button was Family Matters, and then he's like, "We gotta get it."
Red button.
Yeah.
I feel like that was his red button. His big
I
boy
don't
was
think that's
like,
the red
"I'm gonna drop a
button.
music video with
Because you
it."
gotta think. He was like, look, they free, you know, you're a woman beater. That was his red button, bro.
I don't think that's the red button.
Nobody was ever thinking that Kendrick was beating on his wife, bro. Nobody ever said that shit.
But I don't think that's your red button. I think he would have rapped a lot worse.
I mean, wouldn't he have done it now on the Hard Part 6?
Yeah, we're in final legs, bro. I don't.
You know he sound like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all can have this. That's what he's saying basically in this track. Y'all can have it, man. I'm good.
They not like us. Not like us.
So if you're Kendrick, right, and you hear the Heart Part 6, what are you thinking now? What are you thinking?
I want Kendrick to address the women beating thing now. At this point, I just want him to say something.
He's
about
not.
it.
He's not. And
there's another thing too. So Whitney's brother was on social media, you know, bigging up Kendrick. So people were saying, well, if he really did beat his wife, why would her brother do that?
My brother-in-law wouldn't hype me up if I was out here beating.
You want him to address it though, Rob?
But then the question is,
I think I want him to address. I want Kendrick to say
spin. You can't spin that. How do you spin that?
Can't spin that
without just saying no. I didn't do it.
You know, you know what you should do. You know what you should do. Get Whitney on the track.
Now you can't do that. You can't do that.
Please,
bro. Get Dave Free on the track. Just get somebody to talk. Like, you want to talk, Drake? I got you. My bad. Hey, y'all, let me put my pen down and just let these people say what they gotta say.
I would agree with you, bro, if we actually believed it. But nobody really believes it, bro. Nobody thinks he beat his wife.
I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't, bro.
Yes, I do.
That little ass, peaceful ass nigga is not being on.
No, I do.
I definitely look.
Bro. Okay,
it's an alcoholic. Do not get me wrong. That drunk little midget will beat your ass.
Rob, I want to pause right here. We don't know these people. So, Edis, I'm gonna say this once more. We don't know these people. He might be beating or whatever. I has whatever.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was about to say shit way worse. I was like, look, man, we don't know these niggas. About at the end of the day, it's like when it's about the music, I can talk about the music. When it's about the real hard allegations, all I can ever think of them as allegations. Until I see the proof, like biggest day play in my face, I can't be
so
like.
Then after you saw the video with Drake kissing the 17-year-old,
yes,
how do you feel about that?
I feel about it how anyone else feel about it. I feel like, despite what he may say, bro, you have done things to allude to the rumors and allude to the allegations. Now, like I said again, is it the most concrete proof of you doing worse shit than that? No. But at the same time, it doesn't excuse what you have already done. I'm not giving like like an excuse for what he's doing, but I can obviously see that like he's complicit in these activities. But like I said,
Mm.
again, the only difference between Drake and Kendrick is not as public as Drake. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's easy to pick on a nigga who there's evidence everywhere of nigga doing shit, but we don't know what the fuck Kendrick do when he's not talking to you. See, Kendrick control his narrative a little different. So at a point, like unless Kendrick told you his damn self, you don't know what the fuck, bro. That nigga don't post. You don't like none of his people post. You don't know what the fuck he got going on in his own personal life. So at a point, it's kind of like, hey, that nigga might be an asshole for real, but would you that though?
Right.
But no,
But even in terms of a rap beef, it's all about narrative. How do you construct that narrative against Kendrick
I
when
think
it's
that
not
Drake
blatant?
Drake doesn't have the most deep narrative, but he constructed a great narrative enough to the point where is it like killing Kendrick's career? No, but I do respect the fact that you're basically saying like for all the shit you saying about me, you are not no saint either. You be talking about all these things, but then look who you lay with. Look at the activities that you're in. Look at the situations that you're in, but you're so worried about what the fuck I'm doing. And like I said again, it don't really change anything, but it's the fact that you're not just allowing a little midget to keep poking the bear and keep saying you this, like you hate this nigga, bro. We get it. But at a point, it's like you're not no saint either. I was like, keep the information consistent. But at the same time, for both of these niggas, we ain't got nothing that's super, super concrete to be one to X out one of these niggas. So at this point, it's kind of like we got these
Not yet.
jabs that ain't creating no knockout yet.
Yeah, not
Like,
yet.
whether you said Drake lost, and like I said, that's really know how it go. Kendrick killed Drake in this beef. That's it though. Did anybody die? Did anybody really lose anything? No, you just know that niggas were sparring. This is this is the most deep sparring match you did ever witness in your life. And has it gotten to messy places? Yeah, but like I said again, there's no kill shot yet. So
I don't even think Kendrick pushed the red button, y'all.
I don't think nobody did. I really don't think
Drake
nobody did.
bro.
I don't think Drake had touched it yet.
You got to think about it though. That ain't how you respond.
That's how he responded, bro. Sometimes
Do you like that response though? Just as a fan, like, did you like how he responded on the part 6?
As a fan, I think responding is a lot more sufficient for me than what you said in your response. I feel like at this point you addressed the little pedophile allegations that I like how you do it. That shit could have been a lot better, but you did not run from it. You did address it because niggas would have been saying, "Oh, you ran from that shit." I feel like at this point, like.
And it was the fucking memes, man. The social media memes fucked him up, man.
Everybody different, bro.
Fucked him up, man. He should never
Everybody
addressed
different.
that shit.
Different, bro.
He was so quick to be like, "Yeah, I don't got no daughter." Ha! You're a
Everybody,
liar, Kendrick.
bro.
But we like, okay, but what about that pedo shit though?
Yeah, he addressed it. But listen, on the other side, the other side hasn't addressed anything about nothing yet. So the point is like I can get mad at how he responded, but like the other side ain't really talk about none of that shit. They're only his Kendrick only solely focused on tearing down Drake, but he hasn't made any of these bad claims disappear. So at the point it's like, who would I rather be? The nigga who's dissing you and still address the bad shit being said about me? Every time somebody has some shit to say, Drake responded. But every time Kendrick ain't say a motherfucking thing about it yet. But I'm willing to keep dropping these songs like that. But you ain't got 2 seconds to talk about your wife. If that's your wife for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
yeah,
it's sticks and stones about this shit to me.
Man, if I'm Kendrick, man, I'll step on his neck. I'll slow it down. I'm gonna address what needs to be said, and we gonna put this shit to bed. Dead ass.
But he's not though.
He is. He gonna address this shit.
I guess.
He gonna put it away.
He's not though.
It's like when you were up 20 points, you just finna shoot another 3.
When you're up 20 points,
shoot another 3.
Put into the team start pick, start getting points and shit. Them points that add up.
Yeah, but I think as well from Kendrick, I dropped some sort of evidence. Just put everything to bed, put everything away. Put that little evidence
I really can't wait for the post Kendrick though. Like after the beef is over, braggadocio is going to be on a whole other level. Like, hey, bro, I just took down y'all god. Like I beat the 6 god. I need subtle jabs throughout every album. I don't even care. Just throw it out there because you did it as a victory.
Raw.
Yeah.
Is Kendrick the king?
Say it.
He proved that he was war ready.
Mm.
That's the thing. He proved like all these lines that Kendrick has talked about over the years of somebody try me, yada yada yada, this and that. He finally said, "Oh, I have somebody, and I'm gonna go for the big fish. I want the big one." So yeah, he solidified his number one spot.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're happy, twin.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy that I'm so happy your king finally got a win in this life.
Bro, a 14-year-old me right now is just happy because it's like high power, throw your threes in the air.
This
Section
nigga
80.
actually can claim TDE again. It's crazy.
Like, yo, I'm a claim PG Lang now, bro.
PG Lang, let your nuts hang.
Like, Doug, like what we talking about? No, you know what's the crazy line? What does OVO stand for? Other vaginal option.
Oh yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
I said, huh? Huh? What you mean, Kendrick? Yo.
Trying to strike a chord, probably like A minor.
A minor.
It's crazy.
He not like us. He not like us. 69. Yeah, I think he is 69 God. 69 God is wild.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But hey, man, that's the beef. So we'll see how this shit goes. Moving on.
Realmatic Podcast.